India is a country where in every election in every state is different, and the socio-political, economical dynamics of each state is different. The same strategy will not work in Kerala or in Tamil Nadu or for that matter in Gujarat. I think what Arvind Kejriwal is trying to create a fake narrative, which is all about free, or something like a world's best educational facility, wherein none of the Aam Aadmi Party MLAs or ministers don't even send their kids to those schools. They talk about the world-class health facilities, and
but that's been recognized all around the world. What they've done in terms of education has been recognized all around the world. And I'm not talking about the New York Times article.
No, I'll tell you, these are called.
If you take a look at the results of children coming out of schools in Delhi and the improvement in government schools, right? If you look at the quality of education in government schools, if you look at so many of their model schools, I think it has to be lauded. So why criticize them for that?
Vishnu, I went to the school about exactly 25 years back in a government school in Kerala. And throughout my education, I studied in government school, and which is considered to be one of the best educational facilities anywhere in the world in terms of, it may not be from the point of view of infrastructure, from the point of view of class. I've studied in a Malayalam medium. I'm talking about 100% literate state. I think I don't think Kerala has ever done such kind of a marketing saying that the best educational facility. I'm telling you that there are, even in my school,
I think what they have done is they have focused on education as having been much better than what it was.
Vishnu, the problem is that this is again, you and me are victim of that fake narrative. The problem is that more than 600 plus schools do not even have a principals and a vice principals. I think creating some swimming pool and making some good infrastructure, if that is the education, then I am so sorry that I think it may be some other method. We have a culture there wherein there was no infrastructure. The people, even like the great.
Okay, let me get Rakesh Hirpara to respond to that. Rakesh, he says that it's a false narrative, education and Delhi. How would you respond?
Actually, central government periodically releases the performance grading index. If you look at the performance grading index of Delhi, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, and Gujarat, the answer will be on the public. That you can search now on Google. What is the performance grading index of Delhi, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Kerala, etc. Right? So the figure shows, and as you already mentioned, that what ultimately matters is result. The government schools results of Delhi government schools and compared to Gujarat and the other states, it speaks. And if the debate is centered to Gujarat politics, right? So there are 700 schools in Gujarat which are running with one teacher.
How many districts your party has got a president in Gujarat? How many districts your party has got a president in Gujarat? So I think without even having a strong cadre, without even having any base for the party, you are going and telling everybody that we are going to be ruling the state in the coming time. I think the people of Gujarat are very well educated people, one of the economically advanced state, one of the most industrially successful state, one of the Gujarat development model has always talked about as the benchmark for development in India. And we are talking about हम बिजली फ्री में देंगे, अब उधर जाके हम कह रहे हैं एजुकेशन फ्री में देंगे, I mean पानी फ्री में देंगे. Nobody requires.
Then why were you taking example of Kerala? Why did you not take example of Gujarat?
Requires anything free. You give them good jobs. Can you give? You have promised 2 lakh jobs in Delhi. Have you given 10,000 jobs? No. So the problem is not the free electricity we don't require. We don't require a free water. What we require is a good employment. You are a surplus. Delhi is a surplus budget state. Have you been able to give 2 lakh jobs every year? You have not been able to. You are only just talking about.
Just read the CAG report. Just read the CAG report of Gujarat as well as Delhi. Just read the CAG report.